Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and again, welcome to Gachis Command TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. Today, I've seen Azimio giving a presser, giving an analysis of the budget, whereby Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka has come out and actually pointed at the loopholes. He has punched the weaknesses of the budget that was presented yesterday to Parliament. And a guy called me and asked me, where is Raila Amolo Odinga when this is happening? Why is Raila not coming out? And I've remembered that there are many people who are asking the same question. It is not just my friend who decided to give me a call and ask me, why is Raila Amolo Odinga? Why is he not coming out? Then ask him, what do you think? And he told me, Raila is in bed with William Samuel Ruto. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Why do you think Raila is not coming out? Raila did not criticize the budget when it was read in Parliament. And today he did not accompany the Azimio Brigade to criticize the same budget. In my view, I think it is important to say the following. That when you look at Raila Amolo Odinga look like he's building Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. If you look at the weighty issues, these days in Azimio, it is Kalonzo who is addressing the weighty issues. Issues that are concerning the nation, maswala nyeti ambayo yanahusu taifa letu. Utapata ni Kalonzo ambaye ameachiliwa pale azungumzie. And I think this must be very, very much deliberate. Kwa sababu, I strongly believe that Raila and Kalonzo had an agreement. And I think Raila is going to keep his word. Kuna uwezekano ya kwamba huenda hata kamuga mkono katika 2027. Duru za kuaminika zimekuwa zikisema hivyo. And who are we to oppose what Raila Amolo Odinga said? If he says Kalonzo tosha, tutafuata sisi wale ambao wanaitwa ng'ombe. Unajua watu wengi wanasema watu wa Azimio ni watu wa ng'ombe, ati Raila akiwaambia wafanye hivyo wanafanya hivyo. No, we question. But Kalonzo has stood with Raila Amolo Odinga na hatuwezi tukampuuza. The second reason why Raila is keeping off is because he wants William Samuel Ruto to continue causing maximum pain. Yes, what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Should Raila allow William Samuel Ruto to continue causing maximum pain to Kenyans? And why would he want William Samuel Ruto to cause maximum pain to Kenyans? Number one, in my view, is because watu walikuwa wameambiwa na Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, walikuwa wameambiwa na Raila Amolo Odinga, walikuwa wameambiwa na Martha Karua. Na kumbuka Martha Karua aliwaambia kwamba mkichagua hawa, lile shimo ambalo mtaigia halitakuwa rahisi kutoka. And something else, Raila can allow William Samuel Ruto to continue making mistakes, because I've always opined that you don't interrupt your opponent when he is making mistakes. Continue letting him to continue making mistakes. The other reason why Raila is keeping off is because Raila has realized that many Kenyans are ungrateful. You know, Raila fought for this country by blood and sweat for the second liberation. He went to prison and he went to jail without detention. He went to detention without going through the necessary legal processes. And he was detained for 9-10 years. And it was very, very painful. Again, when he came out, he started fighting for the constitution. He fought for the devolution. But now, Kenyans are very, very ungrateful. I've never seen people who are ungrateful like Kenyans. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta worked for these people. Did all what he did. Hatimaye akamwambia hatukuli barabara. Sasa angalia vile ambavyo sasa wanateseka. Wakisema, baba, neno lako moja tu linaweza kubadilisha hali. Wanamwambia uoge, they are literally pleading. So Raila Amolo Odinga could have realized that Kenyans are very, very ungrateful and be allowed nature to take its course. Unajua ukufunzao, ukupigao ndio ukufunzao. Na mtoto akilia webe mpe, wa Kenya walilia webe na wakapewa. Na sasa webe ule ule umewakata. Again, this idea of Raila going for the chairmanship of the National Union, African Union, that's the chairman of the African Union Commission, is actually interfering so much with Raila Amolo Odinga's move. It's interfering with so many things that Raila would have wanted to do. But, you know, he must come out as a peaceful person. He must come out as somebody who can unite the nation and somebody who can sit even the opponent and listen together. So Raila Amolo Odinga, the fact that he's being supported by William Samoei Ruto, who has so many heads of state, maybe he's realizing that if you oppose this budget, if you come out and oppose the budget, it is likely to jeopardize his candidature. Unajua William Samoei Ruto kusema kweli vile vile ana ushawishi, ana marafiki wengi marais ambao hawangetaka kuona akipigwa. I know he has also managed to have some friends, especially African head of state. Not all of them, but quite a good number. The fact that he's in office, lazima kuna wengi ambao wanataka kufanya kazi na yeye. Kuna wengi ambao wanaona kwamba hawezi akaachiliwa. So they come and defend him. And the best way to punish Raila Amolo Odinga would be maybe to vote against him come the voting day next year. So this idea of going for the African Union chairperson is something that is actually preventing Baba aonekane Baba mwenyewe. Unajua there is real Baba that we know, and there is now the Baba who is keeping quiet. The other thing is that you know, Raila plays a long-term game. Raila is not an ordinary person. I've always opined in this channel that Raila is not an ordinary person. I still believe that he remains the best bet. And he also knows this. Kenyans also knows this. William Samoei Ruto also knows this. So the idea of keeping quiet could be a strategy. It could be a matter of timing. Such that when he come, especially from the African Union, then he decide to come and vie for the presidency, he will come as a savior. He will come to save Kenyans. And there will be a vacuum. Because when you look at our country, they look like Kenyans are yearning for change, total change. Wakenya wanataka jamii mpya. Wanataka utawala mpya. But we have not seen this leader coming out. So, by the time Raila Amolo Odinga will come, he will come as a savior. And everybody will rush to him. And he will win with a landslide. I know if Raila Amolo Odinga can do that, even people who are in hospital beds would be carried out to the voting station. Hata wenda wazimu watampigia kura. Hata watoto wa mapipa wataenda kutafuta kura mpigie. The other thing is that I strongly believe, you know, Raila seems to be having a close relationship with the British High Commission. Wanaonekana ni watu ambao ni marafiki, wanazungumza, wanaongea, and these guys could be having a lot of influence on Raila Amolo Odinga. The only person who I strongly believe cannot actually work with Raila Amolo Odinga is the American ambassador, the Mez Whiteman, because already this one is supporting William Samoei Ruto, and already she's coming out as somebody who doesn't care about Kenyans. When Kenyans are crying, ndio Whiteman anaambia wa Kenya ati hakuna mtu mzuri kama William Samoei Ruto. So the American ambassador may fail to influence Raila Amolo Odinga, but the British High Commission, I think, is it yesterday or today, I saw Raila Amolo Odinga visiting them kusherekea kuzaliwa kwa Mfalme Charles, the birthday of King Charles. Raila attended. And I also think that Raila could be planning for retirement. I don't know why I think that he's planning for retirement. And this is normal, by the way. It is normal. He has worked so much for this country. But I would like him to retire as a former head of state, as a former president, not a former premier, or not a former opposition chief. Because he carries the dream of this nation. I'm not saying that there are no other people